drunk today, and I'm gonna act like an angry black woman because I'm angry. I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm angry as fuck, bro. I'm angry. I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. We always finish last. We always come last to everybody, even our own men. And you niggas mamas be black. This shit is crazy. Y'all got black ass daughters. I'm angry as I'm gonna get drunk and cause a problem.
Woo-wee! I woke up this morning and women are mad. They closing up shop. They about to do that 4B on you. 4B or not 4B. If you don't know what 4B is, you better Google that shit. Cause MAGA men, your dingling's gonna be dry as... You ain't getting no cootie cat. Better go get some of that Diddy oil and work on your stroke, because damn it, you gonna be in there all by yourself.
Hey guys, my name is Modi and you're welcome to Modi Speaks. Honestly, I have to admit that I was taken aback by the reactions of some Democrat voters as regards to Trump winning the election. This is my first time of witnessing a United States election, so I was extremely shocked by the level of insanity that I witnessed on social media and still witnessing currently. I never imagined that grown adults, mature human beings, would succumb to such level of hysteria over an election result, film their madness on their cell phone and post it for the world to see without as much as a care for their self-dignity. Oh my god, it beats me, okay? So I just made a video about this recently on here, but what I never knew was that there was more. There are more, even more crazy videos of people screaming louder and being more obnoxious. But what really caught my attention is the fact that this mentally challenged reactions is somehow organized into categories, okay? You have the general category of liberals just going berserk on the internet. Then you have the category of teachers projecting their fears and insecurities on their very young students.
We don't have the time. Look at the wall. Y'all see where we are. And even for my friends in the green, and eventually my friends who will make it in the blue, unfortunately, because of the color of your skin, you gotta be 3 times as good. We don't have time for this anymore. I don't have time for interruptions. I don't have time for y'all to be unfocused, because y'all need to get y'all educated. This matters. And I gotta make sure that y'all are prepared to be 3 times as good. To step into any room and understand that you belong to be there. It's serious. Wearing skin like ours.
Then you have the category of Democrat medical practitioners losing it. You have black liberals going crazy and wishing misfortune and hate on white people.
If you thought I hated white men before, you don't even know what's coming for them crackers.
And then we have feminists melting down because Donald Trump won the election. And this set of unbearable women, unbearable feminists, are whom we are going to be focusing on today. These women are pissed, they are furious, and they are threatening hell and brimstone. They are ending their relationships, they are breaking up families, cancelling off dating, swearing off marriages, getting a plan B, and planning for a dystopian future. With the way these women are moving, you would never guess that all this was over an election. You would genuinely think that we are in an apocalypse, or we are approaching an apocalypse. Let's watch.
I'm gonna be honest, I was very blindsided by the results this morning. I've decided that cigarettes don't count today, and I honestly might go get a tattoo. But I also have decided that for the next 4 years, I am going to abstain from schmex with men. And funny enough, I actually just broke up with my boyfriend a handful of days before the election, and it had nothing to do with the anticipation of Donald Trump winning this election. It had everything to do with problems within our relationship and massive differences between who we were as people, which was unfortunate and sad. I wish him well, though. But yeah, as a woman, my bodily autonomy matters, and this is my way to exercise sovereignty over that. So I highly encourage any other women that are single and care about progressing women's rights and still fighting for our bodily autonomy to do the same. Delete your dating apps, because we can come together in community. And if you need somebody to cuddle or hold your hand or give you a kiss, I bet you one of your girlfriends would do it, okay? And you don't even have to really be gay, okay? It's okay to have a lot of platonic love for the next 4 years. I think we can look to South Korea and the 4B movement as a point of inspiration for us women in America right now, because I'm astounded that we still don't have a woman president. And I'm very disappointed.
For those of you who don't know what the 4B movement is all about, the 4B movement is a radical feminist movement which is believed to have originated from South Korea in 2019. Participants of this movement refuse to date, get married, have intercourse with men, or have children. The 4B stands for these Korean words, but I cannot pronounce them, okay? And they all begin with B. And they mean non-marriage, non-procrastination, non-relationship, and non-sex. This woman is claiming that she will be going celibate for the next 4 years because Donald Trump won the election, and somehow she thinks she's punishing conservative men. This is extremely hilarious. Please, who is going to tell her that she is in fact doing the society a great favor? I mean, this was among the reasons people voted for Trump in the first place. Republican men are tired of moral decadence that we see today. They are tired of it. They are tired of those women having sex just for fun, and then they get pregnant only for them to abort it. They would be extremely happy with her decision to apply some self-control and keep her legs together. That is the simple moral decency that the society needs right now. My only regret is that she's only going to exercise this self-control for only 4 years, okay? That means that after 4 years, she's going to go back to sleeping around with men. That is going to disappoint me a lot. It would have been best if she would just respect her body, apply self-control, engage in a meaningful relationship, and then save for marriage, as opposed to abstaining for 4 years, cancel all reasonable relationships, and then jump back into being a morally depraved 304 after 4 years, thinking that she's hurting men or punishing Republicans. Believe me, reasonable men don't give a damn. There are plenty of sensible conservative women for them to marry. In fact, she just made it easier for real men to point out crazy women like her, kick them to the side, and then go for real women.
Not that my content reaches a lot of men because I have an IQ of 130, but I want the men in this country to know that half the female population, we're dry. We're probably gonna stay dry. I'm dry as a desert, baby, and I don't want it to change. Yeah, we're not gonna like you anymore. You understand that? Like, it doesn't matter if you take away abortion. Like, we'll want to have your babies even less, right? Even if you take away contraception, like, women are really good at celibacy because you guys are actually a threat to us. So we have a lot less to gain from you. So yeah, 4B all the way. Let's make some money, I guess. That's all we can do now.
She's sounding like every man voted for Donald Trump. Some of what I said earlier still applies to this woman. But one thing I wonder is why these women never consider the liberal men that actually voted for Kamala Harris. I mean, these men literally supported women like this. So why do they make this kind of declarations and decide to be stingy with all men, including the men that stood by them? Or are they trying to tell us something? Are they trying to tell us that they actually are only attracted to real men, conservative men? Are they trying to tell us that despite all their fakeness, they are actually attracted to the handsome conservative men? Because how are you going to delete the dating app, cancel off relationships, join the 4B movement when there are millions of liberal men who support Kamala Harris, who voted for Kamala Harris? What they are telling us is simple, and that is that they can cosplay, dance, sing, and roll with liberal men. But when it comes to romantic relationships, it's a no-no.
I took the morning to grieve. That's all the time we have. Now is your time to start making a plan. Women, I'm here to talk to you today. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to delete your period tracking app. I don't care what state you're in. Go into your history, take out a paper planner, write down your history so that you have it, because I know that you track it, you use it to track ovulation and all of that stuff. You can't do that in an app anymore. Before you delete the app, you're going to delete your data out of the app. That's not a sure way to make sure that they can't use it against you later, but it helps. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to get Plan B or its prescription equivalent. If you are comfortable getting the prescription, you can go to your doctor, and sometimes you can get it for free. That version, I think, is called Ella. And then if you are not comfortable or unable to do that with your doctor, go get Plan B in cash at your local pharmacy. I don't care if you don't need it right now, just keep it on your shelf. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to follow creators like Jessica Valenti. She talks about abortion in her newsletter, Abortion Every Day. She is a godsend. I don't know how she does it. She is amazing. She will keep you educated on all of the things going on around abortion, not just abortion news, but news related to abortion. That stuff is going to be very important to you now. Whether you ever considered getting an abortion for yourself or not, this is vital information to you. You're going to get on some form of birth control. You're going to get the pill. You're going to get the implant in your arm. You're going to get the IUD. You're going to get your tubes tied. I don't care if you're not sexually active right now, because guess what? That doesn't mean you're not going to get pregnant.
What in the world is ending is going on here? Are we experiencing some kind of apocalypse? Oh my goodness. Gracious me. What? The level of delusion in this video is something else, but there is more.
And speaking of that, I'm sorry. Don't get pregnant right now. I'm sorry. It's your life. You do what you want. My advice to you for your safety is to not get pregnant right now. I am not going to get pregnant right now, even though I would love to have a family one day. That dream just went out the window forever, unless I move to another country. I am not having a baby in the United States. I won't do it. Another thing that you may really disagree with, but I'm going to tell you anyway because I care about you and I want you to be safe. If you and your male partner voted differently this election, if he voted for that man, you need to leave him. You need to leave him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You need to leave him. I know you love him. I know you love him. I know you think he's going to change. I know you think he just doesn't understand your problems. I know that you think he's more concerned about the economy, but especially if you're married to him, you are in danger right now. You are in a lot of danger. I just know that one's going to get a lot of pushback, but this is my opinion. Sure, whatever, this is my opinion. Do what you got to do, but if that resonated with you, listen to your gut. Speaking of marriage, I wouldn't get married right now. If you do, get a really, really strong prenup, but I can't promise you that that's going to be honored. I mean, I wouldn't be getting married right now. I would have your own bank account. I would have your own money. I would be saving that money. That's another thing. Save your money as much as you can right now. No frivolous spending. Be careful for the holidays. You need to be conserving your resources right now. Why did I say you shouldn't get married? Because it's possible that in the future you're not going to be allowed to divorce him. You're going to enroll in self-defense classes. You're going to get a personal trainer. You're going to carry. I don't know what that looks like for you, but you're going to do something to make sure that you can defend yourself so that you don't get graped in a dark parking lot. You need to sit down with the people that you love and have a very serious conversation about, if A happens, then I'm going to do B. If this happens, then I'm going to do this. If it gets to this point, if this thing happens in the news, if this thing happens in Congress, if this thing happens by executive order, at that point I am going to blank. I don't know what that looks like for you, again, but you need to be thinking about these scenarios and have a plan in place. You need to be thinking about who your in case of emergency people are. You need to be considering if shit hits the fan, who am I reaching out to? Is it my friend? Is it my sister? Is it my partner? Is it my mom? Whoever that is in your life, you need to be talking to them about the way you're feeling right now and the things that you are concerned about, and you guys need to be forming a plan together. I am not trying to get you to panic.
No, that's exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to get people to panic. You're fear-mongering. You're instilling fear in women, and you're doing that for no good reason. Imagine if I was ill-informed and I happened to listen to someone like this woman. I would be scared out of my wits. I might even be driven to commit the unthinkable because of her messaging. This is just wrong. There is no basis for all the heightened danger she is trying to instill in women. This is just another tactic liberals are using to destabilize the public and brainwash people, especially women. Do not fall for it. Do not ruin your relationship with your husband or your partner simply because you two share disparities in politics. Don't put your life on hold for these liberals. Don't deny yourself a fulfilled life with kids, pregnancies, lovable relationships, family, fulfillment, simply because these liberals are trying to make it seem like the world is going to end in 2024. Elections are not apocalypse, okay? They are just policies. Your life should not be solely focused on elections. The grass is still green, the air is still everywhere, and the sky is still blue. Keep living and enjoying your life. Do your shopping, visit the bakery, go to school, show up for work, give birth, train your children, train your kids, love your partners, take care of your pets. Go about your daily lives as usual. Your lives are not about to get worse. In fact, the opposite of that statement is going to be your reality very soon. As always, guys, these are my opinions, these are my thoughts, but feel free to share yours in the comment section, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership if you like, as a way of supporting the channel. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.